We all are aware that getting married could be really, really expensive. The price of engagement ring could vary from $1,000 up to $10,000 and even more. Then we are thinking about the cost of weddings, which could be from $50,000 in one state up to $1 million. But are you aware that even more costly than the wedding itself could be the divorce process? In my area, the hourly rate for divorce lawyer is $400 at least. And overall, the divorce process cost will usually be from $100,000. So, while so much in stake, why it might make sense to invest a little bit to pre-marriage counseling. And while it sounds like a good idea, people keep asking, what is this about? So let me tell you. There are three main benefits which you can gain from pre-marriage counseling. First, you will learn new communication skills which will help you and partner to discuss really tough, disgusting, and ugly topics. Second, you will be able to find the way how to explore yourself. You will be more self-aware. You will figure out what is your attachment styles, what are your deep longings and needs you are looking for in your relationship and in your marriage. And third, last but not the least, we will talk about your family history, which is so important because the patterns and the dynamics which was built in your unconsciously will definitely push you to certain behavior in your own marriage. So let me tell me a little bit more about what we are talking about communication. The thing is that obviously all couples are fighting, but that's not about what you're fighting for. It's about how you fight. It's about if you're able, after all emotions blow up, if you're able to sit down and literally listen to each other and find what is beneath deep cause of this fight and find the way to make yourself feel connected. When we are talking about attachment styles, it's so important because let's assume you had a very distant mother. So it makes sense that in your current relationship, you will look for more warmth and connection. But the reality is that while you were a kid, you learn that there is no way that somebody will take care of you. So your usual pattern and behavior will be to keep distant, not to ask for the help, and if the situation is really stressful, to hide in your own corner and not communicate, which will make your partner feel very lonely, and you will feel lonely as a result. When we are talking about family history, here I have a lot of examples to take. For example, recently I had this African American woman who came to me because she's having issues of communication with your own son, who is 13 years old. And while we were talking with her, I found out that she is the fourth generation of women in her family who are raising kids without fathers. So she never ever had any example or experience in her family of origin how to raise a kid having a father as a partner. Therefore, it's so important to know your family history so you can prevent your patterns and you will not carry the burden which your generation are putting on you. Well, all those things most likely you can figure out by yourself. It's so much more easier, and I would say it's a good value to come for pre-marriage counseling, so you will know exactly what is your communication style, what are your deep needs and longings, and figure out how the family history can influence on your current marriage. And I'm looking forward to hear from you. Bye-bye.